Hello and welcome to my twin flame journey. I am Shine and this is going to be the November reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And be sure to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus to get additional messages. Also keep in mind that these readings are general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I also may be describing you or the person that you're dealing with. Flip the energy around if need be. I also do not discriminate in my readings because I deal with shadow work. So I advise those who have done the misdeeds and those that have been on the receiving end of them. So again, apply it as they may fit. If you would like a personal reading, all of the information is below. If you would like to support the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notifications button to be notified of new videos, share, leave comments, of course. Let me know how it resonates for you. And if you'd like to donate to the channel to give an energy exchange, information on how to do that is below as well. Now, what I have been doing for everyone for the month of November is something called the Success Spread. And it's to kind of coincide, Taurus full moon, about healing and releasing and all of that jive. That's what we are encouraged to do all the time anyway. But here we have the central issue, the current challenge or obstacle, the underlying factors or hidden factors that you need to be aware of. This represents the people, new ideas, or things that can help you. And this represents the actions needed to improve your chances for success. And the overview for the month is time for a nap. Can you see? Can you see the, can you see the moon? There we go. Who's that? Somebody sleeping? Oh, it's a little fox. It's a little fox. Oh, that's very cute. I don't even think I've noticed a little fox before. But let us see what time for a nap. I know I could use a nap. And I'm not just talking about sleep. It's basically letting our minds take a nap, right? It's kind of like with the Rumi Oracle. If you haven't seen that, I've uploaded that. It's going to be a new thing I'm going to do every week. Kind of reiterates that about putting the mind at rest. It's kind of hard to do, though, isn't it? No matter how hard you try, that wheel, that hamster in that wheel, and the brain keeps going, going, going. Time for a nap. Essential meanings: rest, rejuvenation, and renewal. Temporary non-action, allowing dreams to arise. The Oracle's message is: this is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your lists, your desires. Nothing is as important as rest, detachment, and neutrality. The overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back, take a seat, and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent any force of conscious direction, as you observe without engagement now. Relationship message: when it comes to matters of the heart, don't make any plans right now. If you're not partnered, it's good to take this time out to get to know yourself. And if you're involved with someone, relax and just be with your partner. This is going to be an uneventful moment in time. Don't force anything now. Allow things to flow naturally, and a beautiful renewal will take place all by itself. Patience is the key to your heart's desire right now. Withdraw from action in your relationship and give it a rest so that your love and connection can become rejuvenated. Prosperity message: this is a great time to take a break from your busy schedule and allow yourself the opportunity to step back. Your plans are meant to be put on ice. Your goals can wait. Dream, imagine, and let go of attachments to any outcome now. Meditate and take a holiday if you can. Well, holidays are coming up. It's going to be more stressful. All that friggin' shopping and stuff. Things will speed up soon enough. After a break, you may want to make some changes. Epiphanies have amazing ways of arising when you take your focus off your to-do list and allow yourself to rest. And lastly, protection message. You are a human being, not a human doing. Is it possible you're suffering from workaholism? Could you be the one who thinks it's your job to save everyone, to be there for everyone, and to go, go, go until you can barely see straight? You've gone as far as you can. You've worked hard and nourished people and projects, but now you are an empty well. Yeah, I know that's right. And have no reserves for others or for yourself. Don't let your ego keep you going full speed when your body and spirit need to rest. Exhaustion is calling you to stop what you're doing altogether and take a break. If you don't, the appearance of this card could portend a possible illness that stems from being totally overwhelmed. You will feel like a new person if you take that break. Do it now. And given what I see here, I can see why they're trying to have people concentrate on healing. Let us start with the bottom of the deck. We have the Page of Wands. We also have the Five of Cups behind it. We also have the Three of Wands in the reverse. And Six of Pentacles in reverse. And the Strength in the reverse. And the Fool in the reverse. And the Page in the reverse. Like, you know, there's definitely a feeling of not having any strength, feeling like you don't want any new beginnings with anybody, or you're not granting any, perhaps not giving any offers or taking any offers, or no offers are coming in, you know, and we're trying to heal from something, a lack of give and take in a relationship, or again, no receiving anything, you know, being in our regrets, sadness, looking at the past, look what's been lost, or again, shoulda, woulda, couldas. You know, Three of Wands is feeling like ain't no ships coming in over here. Georgia, it's a real doozy. Page of Wands, similar to the Fool, a free spirit. Signifies change and new beginnings, passions for life despite naive outlooks. Again, maybe trying to learn from our past actions, right? Coming and going as he pleases. It's an encouraging change. So this has been the ongoing theme. As I said, it's kind of going with that Taurus full moon, you know, spirit. Every sign I've read for, you know, I wanted this to be the success spread. You know, I'm thinking, oh, maybe it'll be a little more upbeat. You know, how can we succeed? I mean, it is telling you how to succeed, but it's still dealing with heavy. I can't avoid it, people. I can as much as I try. That's why I did the Rumi Oracle. I said, I need some. It's always, you know, but I guess because I deal with shadow work, it's always heavy energy, right? Oof. Like a catalyst that inspires change. Again, creative restlessness, wanting expression, or on the verge of discovery of a new phase in life. So again, everybody's in that. There's something brewing. There's something floating in the wind. Seems to be the ongoing theme. And whether or not it's past people or letting go of past stuff and being open to something new with someone new, or something new with someone from the past, as everybody's stories is different. There seems to be a lot of kind of endings and beginnings going on here, or a universe is asking people to release things, especially if you're holding on to any past pain or current circumstances that are causing you. I mean, you got 10 of Swords here. This is not, you know, a walk in the park you got going on. Again, creative restlessness, wanting expression, or on the verge of discovery of a new phase in life. Creative spark, or sudden creative spark, you know, encourages you to express yourself. Follow your creative urges. Beautiful creative vision that can bring change into the world. Positive, spontaneous, but not impulsive. A messenger of unexpected news. a trusted friend devoted to your interests and helpful, honorable, genuine. So again, either we're getting a message in or we're wanting to deliver a message to someone, or this is just you trying to start over. You know, the beginning, perhaps working on some creative projects, trying to heal through work, you know, as this card was kind of hinting at for some of you, to take your mind off of some real doozy, unless we're the doozy, but I don't think so. But anything's possible. Like I said, flip the energy around if need be. Now here, the central issue is the Empress. So again, this could be us needing to find our spark of inspiration so that we can have growth and expansion in creative projects that we might be working on, you know. This is the feminine principle, of course, the goddess of fertility, the Earth Mother, ruled by Venus. Again, about creativity, art, harmony, luxury, beauty, grace. The crown signifies the mystical realm connection with the angels and fairies. It's a deep emotional connection with the earth and life, nature and abundance. Again, the feminine power, nurturing, sensuality. It's about pregnancy and birth. So I don't know if some of you are finding out some news that you're pregnant. Again, new ideas, projects, new ways of being, you know, growth and development, especially if we're going through something that was a trying time. Again, trying to maybe find our footing, you know, figure out who we are again. Sometimes when you hit that rock bottom or when everything's been stripped away, you're having to learn how to figure out who you are again, who you want to become. All right, what are you going to do in order to bring change, happiness, again, growth into your life? It's a glimpse of a miracle, good fortune, blessings worthy of receiving. So perhaps, you know, this is us needing to be open to receiving blessings that the universe feels that we are ready to receive, right? Again, perhaps through some message, but, you know, whatever it is, this is whether it's, if we dealt with something in the past that was very painful, trust might be an issue, self-esteem might still be an issue, healing might still be an issue. Take things slow, but maybe be open to it, because you never know. That person could be someone of significance in your life. Or, you know, if we're dealing with any past situations, past people trying to come back again, use discernment. Use discernment. Make sure that we take things slow. Make sure people are showing and proving, not just trying to rush in and seal the deal without addressing anything or skipping over parts or whatever, because again, it is November, holiday time. A lot of people are jumped from relationship to relationship, looking for means to get taken care of, or looking to come back in because they screwed up somewhere else and they might not deserve to come back yet. I always tell everybody, use discernment and know what you're dealing with. And don't enter into anything because we're lonely or all the, you know, again, casual dating maybe, especially if we're healing from something serious like this. Take things slow. Go easy on yourself, you know, with everything. It's you gotta, boy. I always try to be so careful with the advice that I give people, because again, this is a general reading and everybody has their own choices to make, their own lives. Everybody's situations are different, and I think some tarot things can be so general. They always want to wrap a pretty bow around things and make people ride off in the sunset because it makes the video popular, or it tells people what they want to hear, or, you know, keep giving them false hopes or whatever. I try to just have people see shit for how it is and do what you feel is best for you. And not everything can be wrapped up in a pretty bow, obviously, right? Not to say that your outcome won't, but I try to be very careful with leading people down a path of who knows what's on that path. I don't know what's on your path, you know. But whatever is on your path, we're needing to, again, make sure we're taking care of ourselves. You know, making sure that we're taking time for ourselves, time to heal, time to rest. Put your mind at ease, your heart at ease. You know, and if you got any things that you're working on, could be painting, could be music, could be writing, could be whatever it is for you that might even help you to de-stress. And it's creative, you know, help to take your mind off of whatever this is here. It's probably my son, sorry. You know, but there's obviously new opportunities for growth here, you know, within the self, within our life, certain areas of our life, and it's about us or somebody here taking that wand and trying to manifest something. But they're trying to ask you to not worry or stress in the process, if possible. I mean, look at these friggin' cards over here. Current challenge or obstacle is the Three of Swords in the reverse, right? So in the reverse, at least it's better. Here, it's definite, you know, some bullshit. Here's some more bullshit, you know, that we're trying to heal, get over from betrayals, heartache, third-party situations, what have you. Again, needing to release pain, right? Trying to forgive yourself for not knowing better. Try to forgive people because, again, everybody is how they are due to their own wounding and conditioning. Doesn't make excuses for people, but at least we can get an understanding of why people do what they do, including why we do what we do. Why do we show up? Why do we allow certain things to carry on a long time, put up with a lot of bullshit from people? You know, it's definitely it's time for awareness here. The roles we play, even in our own lives, the energy we bring, the energy that we allow, so that we can try to, not that we can ever avoid this stuff, because again, you got no control over people, but yeah, I guess you can try to show up differently. Be a little wiser next time around, especially if you were dealing with somebody who showed you who they were many times, but we chose to ignore it, right? George, you've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Try to have optimism. Page of Wands is about optimism. So despite still trying to heal from some kind of heartache, try to still have optimism. Try to still believe that you can achieve your dreams, your goals, you know, whatever life that you want to create for yourself, whoever it is that you want to become, right? The buck doesn't stop here or with that person. Coming out of heartache, accepting pain and hurt, and are ready to move on. Or finding it hard to move on from heartache, still suffering emotionally and need purging. Careful not to get stuck in the grief. If we're needing to be the person to help heal a situation, you know, if we're needing to come in and if we're trying to have growth and expansion with someone, you know, we're the ones that did the do here. It says that we need to be a peacemaker and say that we're sorry. It's also about thinking before you speak to avoid regrets. It's also about asking, how am I suffering and how can I release the pain? Right? How can I take care of me so that I can be the empress, you know? Now, the underlying or hidden factors that you need to be aware of. Ten of Swords, man. This is, I said this is some bullshit here. Each one of these swords is just some other thing that is just got you feeling all kinds of just ain't happening. Or we're the ones that did this to somebody else. Again, I don't know what side of the coin people are laying on here. Ten of Swords, but it's the end, because it's a 10. So if we are trying to heal and release from something, because we could be clinging to an old pain, it could be taking us years to get over a situation. Who knows? Like I said, been there, done that myself. But the universe is asking for you to try your best at this time, especially because some people might have some stuff coming in, new people, new experiences, but we got to let go of these painful karmic people, because the universe wants to bless us. They're asking you to try your best to rest your heart, rest your mind, focus on you, on your healing, on your whatever projects you might be working on. The end of a painful situation, again, sudden or unexpected failures or disaster. No mercy. Warning, it crushes you. No mercy or warning, it crushes you. Incredible hurt or shock from betrayal of someone that you trusted. This is also still clinging to some kind of possible victim or martyr mentality. So again, this says you can't, healing happens in its own time. And the universe is patient, of course. But they don't want to see you stuck in this place for years, or whatever it is. And it says because they want you to have more. They want you to see sometimes reasons, seasons, lifetimes, the reason why all things happen, why it happened, how we were responsible for our own parts in it, learning the lessons, and again, not having it end there for us. It's part of your journey. These assholes that come in, unless we're the asshole, I don't know. We could be. Nobody's perfect, right? But they don't want to see people get stuck in the tower moment, or in the pain, in the woes, in the regrets, in the past, because we can't change the past. All we can do is learn from it. And like I said, and sometimes it can take years to heal from something. It says everybody heals in their own time, and sometimes those wounds are deep, especially when you've been hurt by somebody that you loved and you trusted, and you had all these thoughts. Even if you did see the crack before the ass, you still had hope. You know what I mean? And then you're kicking yourself in the ass for staying in for as long as you did, and you feel like a fool, and all those feelings. Like I said, I empathize. I know. And it's hard. And that pain can linger. And sometimes it can linger. It'll always stay with you to some degree. But they really want people to love themselves enough to, again, not give up hope that it can get better. You've survived many other things up until this point, right? The final ordeal and no more pain will come to you from this source, especially if we let it go, right? It gets better from here. I need to pick yourself up and reflect again. Just live and learn, but keep forging ahead. But it definitely shows you put your interests last and you suffered as a result. Difficult endings, loss, pain, or release. That have a new awareness. you know, and try to have a positive, again, sense of relief that it's over. Um, and that something new will always come afterwards, you know, if you allow it. But again, if you've been hurt and betrayed or whatever, I don't know if people are dealing with narcissists. I always throw that out there because, again, a lot of people don't even know that's what they're dealing with. They're just left bewildered and broken. So I always put it out there because it's a possibility, because they're everywhere. Let me tell you. But here we have represents the people, new ideas, or things that can help you. It's here, taking a rest, right? Trying to heal. We got the Four of Swords. This is trying to heal from the Three of Swords. Hell, from the Ten of Swords. From the friggin' 100 Swords. Sometimes it feels like, you know, ain't enough space on the card for the damn swords, you know? The Four of Swords here says there's a key issue that's dominating your life. You know, a period of rest and recovery is needed. Or perhaps, obviously, this seems kind of fresh, but, you know, it could be something old that's still lingering. But obviously, to prepare us to be open for something new, possibly with someone new, or putting ourselves out there again, we have to go through this. Because, again, you don't want to jump into something, rebound, or filling voids, you know, because we're lonely or holiday time and not completely healed, because, again, those situations usually don't work. But if there's something that could come in for us that could be a life partner or something, we definitely don't want to be holding on to any of the past stuff if possible, you know. I want to bring that in with you. It's a period of rest and recovery after time of challenge, with promise that once recovered, now you can and will return to face the truth and ready to move on from it, right? Time to stay silent or inactive in order to build up your mental strength. Meditate, replenish. Spend time in spiritual thinking, again, rest and relaxation. Time of contemplation, use the rest wisely to heal the body and ready the mind. It's a sign to stop worrying and to put down your defenses and take a breather from the chaos. You know, so that's what they're asking you to kind of just breathe. You know. This represents the action needed to improve your chances for success. We got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, I don't know if this is you or someone that you're dealing with. King of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who's authoritative or domineering, controlling, will do anything for money. That's what I said. Moochy narcissists, you know, coming in to serve their own agendas, codependents, homosexuals, what have you. I don't know what you're dealing with here, if we're that way. Impressed by status, again, somebody who just uses people for means to an end. This is also a workaholic or someone who's extremely lazy. So I don't know if we're a workaholic and we're trying to, you know, heal from pain by overworking, and maybe it's creating some kind of burnout, or, you know, we're too much in the lowest and we're not being productive and we're kind of just, you know, it could be one extreme or the other here. Again, but if it's someone that we're dealing with, you know, it's somebody who uses people, basically, moochy, you know, narcissist. It's also about fears of commitment, unreliable, someone who could be unreliable or overly controlling, possessive, again, abusive. So, so if this is an aspect of the self, and it's something that we are needing to, an action that we're needing to take to improve our chances for success, again, it's trying to have a little bit of balance. Don't be such a workaholic that you're going to get burnout. Um, you know, don't have fears of committing to your future, your growth, your, you know, and again, if you're starting your own business or any projects, or again, if you're lacking any beliefs for yourself, like don't think that way. Um, Perhaps again, our self-esteem is taking a hitter here. You know, or we're needing to let go of somebody who's like this. You know, the action needed is to drop this person, or again, or if we're the person who's causing the heartache and the betrayal, you know, we're needing to go into some contemplation and figure out why the hell we do that, and we need to stop behaving that way. This is, I don't know what side of the coin people are on over here. What advice do you have for Aquarius in November? What advice do you have for Aquarius in November? Helpful people. Sometimes this card comes out when spirit is trying to tell me like that they're the helpful people, like they're trying to help and giving advice. Let's see, what other advice do you have for Aquarius? Opportunity. So I don't know, this, you know, again, this could be don't miss out on any opportunities because we're fearful of getting hurt again, fearful of commitment with somebody. Maybe we got a King of Pentacles coming in, you know, who could be helpful to you in some way. Perhaps you'll end up working together. It could be romance, it could be something, but we're fearful of doing that due to past betrayals. And we're eventually going to need to address that aspect of the self because fear will keep you stuck. Fear will keep you missing out, you know, on new things because we're automatically suspicious of everybody and everything because of, you know. But in some ways, you still got to have your guard up because, again, pain is our greatest teacher, and you definitely live and learn. Um, and again, this could be the universe trying to be helpful, to give you advice, telling you to, there's opportunity that awaits you. You know, if you follow your passions, if you again can continue to invest and grow and expand within yourself, heal. Don't be fearful of what you can accomplish. I mean, King of Pentacles could be, again, you, male, female, doesn't matter. Let me see. Why King of Pentacles reversed? New beginnings, communication. So as I said, there might be a message. Either we're giving it or receiving it. You know, somebody might be, you know, trying to have a new beginning. But again, I know what you're dealing with, especially if you're dealing with somebody who was, you know, moochy and manipulative. As I said, holiday season is coming up. A lot of masculines are leaving their karmic situations and not looking for love, looking for help. This is, watch out. Use discernment with anybody that you're dealing with. What else? Well, for the King of Pentacles reverse, why new beginnings, communication? Ending. You got new beginnings and ending. Good news. Surprise again with some letter. Oops. Growth. I said, and I mentioned some people are getting divorces. This is, you might have some masculines going to tell you that you know, communicate to you. They want a new beginning with you. They want to come back with you. You know, good news. I ended my, you know, relationship with whoever I was with, and they want to have again growth and expansion with you. They might be trying to come across as helpful, a new opportunity, but you know, you never know. I mean, this person's in reverse, or it just might be your fears of engaging with somebody again due to what they've done in the past. Wouldn't blame you. Or even as far as with someone new, you know, if in regards to someone new, they might be saying, you know, hold on, let me see. Scandal, generosity. Yeah, so I don't know if somebody's either they're saying that the somebody's going to try to make some kind of offer. This is a maybe we're not trusting of it. Wondering if it's, you know, wrapped in bullshit. You know, I don't know if people are going to be, you know, trying to reconnect here. Lord, give us strength. Just, you know what I'm saying? Oy. So just use discernment. Just use discernment. What advice do you have for Aquarius in regards to love? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. I'm even saying maybe it's good news you haven't heard from somebody. Allow for growth and healing or whatever happened in this situation. The universe wants to bring you somebody new. It's an opportunity. Stay optimistic. Let your friends help you. Here we go. I don't know if people looking for help. I got here, let your friends help you. Helpful people. This person here is always looking for help. Looking for a handout. I don't know. I don't know. Here. Alright. What other advice you got here for Aquarius? Well, they might say, and let your friends help you heal. Go out, mingle. You might meet someone new, you know? Go of control issues. So again, if this is in regards to fear, you know, just take it slow. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And then we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So again, if we're looking for love or something real, you know, don't fear it. should it come your way. But again, if it's wrapped up in an old package, I don't know, just, or even a new package, like I said, they're everywhere. What other advice you got for Aquarius? Or unless it says, unless we're the ones that did whatever and we're trying to make things right with somebody. I don't know. Playfulness. Alright, so this is all just trying to be in the present moment. What reality checks does Aquarius need for November? What reality check does Aquarius need for November? What reality checks for Aquarius? And then let's get a couple from here. There's a lot of, it's hard to shuffle the whole thing. What other reality checks does Aquarius need? Okay. Mountains out of molehills. Lighten up. It's not as bad as you think. Well, it sure looks pretty bad, you know. But maybe again for the universe, it's they're not wanting you to stay stuck in the pain, right? It's a learning experience. Use it as a stepping stone towards a new way of being, enlightenment, whatever it is. It's not to make light out of it, because obviously it's something pretty painful. Sometimes we blow things out of proportion, we make things harder on ourselves than they need to be, or we try to move immovable mountains that instead should be walked over like stepping stones on the path to our enlightenment. Figure out what is the mountain or molehill in your life and lighten your load. So this is obviously, you know, encouraging you to live, learn, heal, and move forward. Don't stay stuck in this pain, right? Yeah, shit gets old, move on. Whether it's with you, them, or both, at some point shit gets old, so whatever or whoever's got to go, let it. And then we have here, don't waste your time. You can do better. Keep it moving. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Stinking thinking, negative self-talk, negative behavior patterns. Being involved in drama or around negative, dramatic people are all bad for a healthy state of being. So be aware and take better care, I'll say. Then we got, who are you fooling with that bullshit? Everything you think, say, or do, the universe knows all. You cannot hide the truth or run from it. You can lie to others and yourself, but we all eventually reap what we sow. It goes on your karma card, I guess. So maybe for some who have been, you know, maybe the moochy person or something like this, it's we're needing to again check ourselves. Ain't fooling nobody no more. You know, stop wasting time and get stuff together here. Karmic ways of being, you know, gets old. Figure out what you got to get rid of. You know, or you know, they're trying to tell you not to be fooled by bullshit. You know, as I said, use discernment when dealing with people, or recognizing again what we need to recognize here, and check ourselves before we wreck ourselves, and don't waste any more time and heartache and pain or on people who bring us that. You know, we got here, let that shit go. Holding on to feelings, thoughts, people, situations, mindsets, behavior patterns, etc. that only result in unhappiness, missed opportunities, stagnation, procrastination, and shadow aspects of the ego. Let it go. So again, encouraging you to heal. And then we have, they're in love with you. give it a chance. But if negative cards come with this one, someone might be lying and just trying to convince you that this is true. Use discernment. So like I said, I don't know, for some, it says people might be trying to come around and be like, oh, you know, whatever. We better, again, recognize what's what. Or they might be telling you here, yay, new love is on the way. Either a completely new person is coming into your life with the potential for romance and love, or a rekindling or deepening of an existing relationship is unfolding. So again, I don't know if it's saying heal and let go of this situation. Somebody new might be coming in. That might be for some. Somebody might from the past might be coming in trying to say that they've changed and they want to work things out and that they're in love with you. And you know, you might be fearful of giving this other person a chance, but maybe they're saying, you know, take things slow, let go of control issues, try to, you know, see how it plays out. Or, you know, this is everybody's, you got to know. And like, you know, for me, it's tough to go backwards, especially if you were left like this, especially if you were betrayed, especially, and this is, I know what you're dealing with. If you're dealing with narcissists, they'll say whatever they need to get back in the door again, because they ain't looking for love, they're looking for help. Oh, yes, I've changed, I've whatever. That's what it said. So use discernment. Don't fall back into anything just because it's everything that you've been waiting to hear. Even though you know it's probably a mistake, we need to hold out, heal, and wait for something new. It says everybody's situation is different. Again, this is a general reading, but you have to kind of take it all into totality, you know. Even if it's an old person coming back around, you really have to look at the pros and cons of the situation, make a list. You know, if you want to give it a try, take things slow and see. But as soon as you start to see something, I'd be out of there. But I don't know. I don't want to. You know, it's up to you. You'll know. You know, hopefully what to do for your situation, my dear. I hope. I don't like to see people in pain, myself included. I'm trying not to make any wrong choices myself again. But on that note, my dear, I send you love and light. I wish you healing and luck in regards to this and anything else you might be dealing with. Please, again, like, subscribe, share, leave comments, etc., etc. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.